ancestors and spirit guides, Archangel Michael, please protect me and help me become a clear channel for my collective. So we've got great fortune and mature woman in reverse, pathway in reverse, and family room. And then we've got message, official person in reverse, and adjudication in reverse, high honour, lovers, and message or concern. So this mature woman took some sort of great fortune, which is mature woman in reverse, and she wanted her son or daughter, her child, to be seen as high honour in some sort of a legal proceeding. Okay, she wanted her son or daughter to be seen and be treated as high honour. Courthouse, in the courthouse, so they paid for some sort of a lot of manipulation to force maybe a court case or court proceedings to go in their favour. Official person in reverse, adjudication in reverse. So someone in the courthouse took a gift. Right, so they are going to go to prison for what they've done because they have manipulated a court proceeding, a court case. So this mature woman who's got in on taking this great fortune, who has manipulated some sort of court proceeding to go in their favour, maybe manipulated some sort of legal documentation, because they've got some sort of stolen money. So she wanted her own child to be seen and treated as high honour for getting in on robbery and theft. Okay, they don't want it to come to an end though. They just want to keep getting treated as high honour because they, with this gift and sudden wealth in reverse, they took some sudden wealth. So they've got wealthy man. So they could be doing this to either a wealthy man or this mature woman wants her son to be treated as a wealthy man and be seen as high honour. A lot of manipulation. A lot of working behind the scenes to be seen as and be placed as high honour. A lot of lies. So they're telling lies to cover up a lie, to cover up a lie, to cover up a lie, and they're paying for it. They're doing a lot of vile, sinister, corrupt things in this courtroom. Yeah, so we've got bent law officials. And then what they've done with this community and change is they have spreaded a lot of rumours, a lot of gossip, a lot of gang stalking in the community, rallying up the troops to do some gang stalking to help this son of ours steal this great fortune and be placed as some sort of high honour. Corrupt law officials. Vouchers, small corrupt law officials who are not at all high honour in the eyes of God. Yeah, they have only got in this so-called law position to abuse their power of trust, to abuse their position and manipulate things. And if you've got stolen money, it doesn't really matter to them as long as you give them a piece of that stolen money. So even if it is stolen money, these corrupt law officials don't care as long as they get a piece of that pie. They will say anything and they will do anything and they will change any legal documentation for the right amount of money, which is absolutely disgusting. Courthouse in reverse, I is getting at these courthouse people, a community of these corrupt courthouse people are under major investigation by the ones above. So they are under investigation by the ones above them. So maybe this law, this government, this courthouse is under investigation for theft. Under investigation for theft and tampering with evidence. Okay, we've got house in reverse. So they could have took ownership of a home. They could have bought a home with that stolen money. And if they did buy a home with stolen money, they're going to lose that home. Okay, they're going to lose that home. I mean, paying for someone to be treated as high honour with stealing that great fortune and sudden wealth and being theft, fake, fraud, and this masculine wanted to come out of poverty, so he thought about stealing from his own children's mother. You know, Wow, from his own children's mother. They was all down for that. They didn't give a tickety bastard boat. They didn't give a tickety boat. Excuse my French, excuse my language. Maybe I shouldn't swear. But they didn't give a damn. They did not give a damn. Again, these corrupt officials, yeah, and for the right amount of money, they will say anything. And they are messaging I is getting surrounding an ending. We've got coffee, adjudication, because they want to avoid judgment for what they've done. All right, these corrupt officials want to avoid judgment. This corrupt mother, stepmother, she wants an ending to the one who's speaking out about it because they don't want to go back into poverty. They don't want to go back into poverty. So they could be paying child or children, grooming the child or children to lie because they don't want to go back into poverty. Jesus Christ. I mean, I just don't know how these corrupt officials live with themselves. Anything for a bit of money under the table, you know, having children in despair. Maybe actually manipulating child or children, mothers in reverse. This ex is manipulating child or children and having them in despair and trying to put them under control. Took a gift of a house, a home, or took a gift of that money so they could buy a house, a home. Maybe sold a home. Maybe tried to forge some legal documentation, theft of a house or a home, so they took a gift of a home, some sort of inheritance. And these corrupt officials, they're totally down for that as long as they get a piece of that and that money under the table, which is just, it's very disheartening. It's extremely disheartening because these people are supposed to be fighting to protect and serve justice, and they keep failing. So much fails in the justice system just because they want to take a gift of some sort of money under the table. Rather than getting that recognition from the Most High for serving that justice, they would rather bring that heartbreak, that pain, just because they want to be treated as high honor with stolen money. I mean, how can someone be treated as high honor when they are getting in on stealing some sort of money? What is that teaching the general public? What is that teaching the general public? What is that teaching the children? It's totally fine to steal people's extremely large amount of money. It's totally fine. It's totally fine to try and steal a home. And it's totally fine as long as you could pay the judge and stuff like this. That is literally teaching the children at a young age that it's totally fine to steal money. It's totally fine to lie, and as long as you've got some stolen money, you can pay to have court cases wrangled to go in your favour, which is absolutely shocking. This is where the law needs to change, and all these ones who are in this power position who keep doing that, they need to be dishonoured. Yeah, tower, they're going through a tower moment, lying. 6 of Pentacles, yeah, and they'll take some sort of scraps, they'll take some sort of gifts of that money. King of Wands in reverse, ruthless masculine, very dangerous. He's willing to literally kill anyone's dreams for a couple of quid. Literally wanting to just possess and control anybody for the right amount of money, the guilty. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. For manipulating legal documentation with the magician, yes, justice. 3 of Cups is third party. Then we've got a Hierophant, a judge. Taking an opportunity. They see the opportunity, they took 6 of Pentacles. They was actually taking some sort of scraps. Death. We've got death card. 5 of Wands, and they want a battle to end. Then we've got High Priestess. 5 of Wands. They want a battle to end High Priestess, to block that illumination. 9 of Wands, maybe to try and block that awareness as well. To block some sort of awareness. Star card in reverse to stop some sort of healing transformation. 7 of Cups and Ace of Swords, lying to create a lot of illusion. So what they are is they are very, very deluded. They are very, very deluded. Maybe these people have been spotted meeting up. Maybe these people have been spotted meeting up. Jesus Christ, 8 of Swords, so there's going to prison for what they've done. They're very, very, very low vibrational, mentally unstable, and they are demonically possessed. So they are needing an exorcism. They are needing an exorcism. The Moon card in reverse, some secrets are being revealed. Nightmares. So maybe with this 9 of Cups and Temperance in reverse, they're doing dream magic. Okay? Dream magic, demon magic, dream magic, demon magic, sending entities, sending this, sending that, in order to win 4 of Swords, and then 4 of Wands in reverse, and 2 of Swords. A lot of evil eye, and wanting someone to feel unsafe in their own home. So there's been a lot of chaos magic, trying to traumatise, a lot of illusions to stop someone from sleeping and having a lot of sleepless nights because of what is going down. 4 of Wands in reverse, 5 of Wands, 2 of Swords, to get someone mad and angry. Very dangerous creating these illusions. Very, very dangerous. The way they work is extremely, extremely dangerous. It needs to be dismantled under Archangel Michael. And so at 8 of Swords, they've been doing some sort of trauma bonding, binding spells. Nothing but bad news. Maybe trying to get full youths to spread nothing but bad news. Maybe with what they're doing, they're trying to make someone feel unsafe in their own home. 10 of Swords in reverse. Then hexes and curses are all going back. So any hexes, any curses, what they have sent, they are all going back. I is getting that this corrupt judge has lost that illumination and lost spiritual ranking. So this corrupt judge, these corrupt law officials, they have lost their spiritual ranking. They have lost their spiritual ranking. They are playing with a lot of dangerous, dangerous demons. They are conjuring up a lot of dark, dark, dangerous, dangerous entities. A lot of dark, dark, dangerous, dangerous entities with a lot of illusions and confusions. And celebrating that, no celebrating nothing but negative illusions. So basically, probably saying that the one that they've done this to, nothing but negative, 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 negative. Sounds like something what I've been through myself. Negative, 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 negative. Nothing but negativity to create a lot of illusions. A false narrative and manipulation. Black collar crimes. Black collar crimes. Again, even if this money is stolen money, even if they've stolen someone else's money, it's like, well, it's totally fine. Because, well, they've got a lot of stolen money. It's totally fine. So, a crime specific to a group of people, usually in positions of authority, that can be related to them by their social status in their community. That judge will never be found guilty of his black collar crime. He is too well connected. So basically, that is what is wanting them to never be found guilty of these crimes. Ah, Jesus Christ. But blue collar, these people who they are trying to protect and defend, they are in the blue collar crime category because it's considered to be any crime committed by someone from the working class or lower class of society, but they're wanting to pay to get themselves up in a higher physical ranking. Jesus. They just want that protection. It's shocking. So the judge is just like, basically, they're like, you can't investigate them, but I think that law needs to be changed, because if they're linking to covering up this type of robbery, and favouritising someone in a courtroom for the right amount of money. That is shocking. They want immunity. They want to be immune from any convictions for being involved. But they're losing that spiritual ranking with the Most High for defending and protecting the ones who are stealing money and then paying for court cases to go in their favour. That is just awful. That is not how the justice system should work. They should not be exempt from getting arrested. Yeah. So they're probably under investigation. So it should be under investigation if someone has reported that theft, that fraud, that robbery. And they should all be getting dismantled by Archangel Michael. Because to use that power position in order to take someone else's wealth and totally ruin someone else's life just because they want some sort of special treatment for stolen money. So basically, they're literally the ones who are severely mentally unstable, who's got a chemical imbalance, who's mentally ill. Three of Cups in reverse. That's getting dismantled. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They was taking some money under the table, and then they was paying child or children to bring conflict. So that's grooming, that's blackmailing. There's blackmailing of children as well. So they should go down for blackmailing children. This family should be going down for that blackmailing of children. Theft. This ex is just sat at home acting all fake and false, him, his mother, and paying the child or children and a community of people money. So this feminine, this mature woman is actually married. Her and husband are actually married. Maybe there's going to be a change there, expecting maybe a divorce. Okay. They're losing that high on her. So again, any spiritual ranking what they had because of that level of corruption and stealing robbery, they've lost that spiritual ranking with the Most High. So sending peace, love and light, and hopefully justice will be served sooner rather than later.